Hello friends, welcome once again to iPreneur Academy YouTube channel. iPreneur Academy, the Ayurveda School of Entrepreneurship, is meant for empowering all the Ayurveda professionals to achieve and live entrepreneurial lifestyle using their Ayurveda knowledge to accomplish social significance, professional significance, financial abundance, and time freedom using our Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub. I am Dr. Vivekanand Mohan Kohli, the founder of Ayurveda Academy and Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub. Today's this video is going to discuss about the 12 steps to validate your entrepreneur idea. So, what are these 12 steps you need to work on so that your whatever your idea, entrepreneurial idea is there using Ayurveda can get validated and you are ready to go for the market. You are ready to go into the market. So, what are those 12 steps? Are the step number one is the scope of idea. What is the idea? What are the points you need to look into the when you got some idea, you need to understand what do you mean by idea and how it's supposed to be, what are the characters of the idea and what types of the ideas they will be coming to your entrepreneurial mind. Number two is conducting the market research. Number three is seeking expert advice. Number four is developing a minimum viable product. Number five is conducting survey and questionnaires. Number six is organizing the focus groups. Number seven, social media engagement. Number eight, pilot programs. Number nine, analyzing the competitor success. Number 10, evaluate the financial feasibility. Number 11 is iterate based on your feedback. And 12th is the monitoring the industry trends. So let us quickly jump into each of them one by one. So coming to the scope of idea. Scope of idea is usually you need to decide your market. What is your addressable market and where you exactly want to help. So when you're thinking about the market, of course, as we are Ayurveda professionals, we need to think about the niche market or target market in the Ayurvedic niche only. The target market in our Ayurvedic niche only. So based on their needs, based on the preferences, based on the pain points what you are going to deal, you need to finalize your target market, and that can be geographically, it may be the Indian market, domestic market, or it may be global market. So it depends upon you what market you want to reach geographically, whether global market you are targeting or the domestic market. So the only criteria is that it is from Ayurveda. You are having some Ayurveda solution for the particular problem, and based on their needs, then preferences and the pain point what you are dealing with. Okay, the three types of the ideas what usually are is whenever you're having some idea, whenever you want to look into, whenever the ideas you get, and especially you want to start an entrepreneurial journey, either of these three category of idea you will be getting. One is it may be a fresh new venture for the market gap. You must notice some market gap, and for that you want to fill up that gap. Then you are coming with an innovative idea, that is a new venture you are coming out. Number two is vision driven, ahead of the time, and there is no market now. At present it is not required. At present there is no market, but it is you have got a vision ahead of this time, so that in future that becomes a necessity. For that you are launching, you want to have some product or services to offer to your target market. Number three is the idea has worked in some other sector, some other market, and you want to tweak it and you want to use it for the Ayurvedic market. So these three types of the ideas you may get. So you need to look into whether it is a new venture, or whether it is the vision driven, which is ahead of your time, and or it is already established idea is there, established particular solution is there, and you want to use it by tweaking it as per our Ayurvedic needs. Then what are the width and depth of the operation? You need to look into that. So whenever you have the idea what you get, all the ideas will not be fit to go into market. So you need to look into how it can be operated. Okay, so striking balance between the capital efficiency and the product and solution completeness. This is the biggest challenge all the entrepreneurs they face. So you need to strike the balance between this capital efficiency and product or solution completeness when you want to go for the launch of your particular entrepreneurial journey. So at the same time you should be able to optimize the money and time, because money and time are the most important factors. They play the role in any successful entrepreneur journey. So if you are, you need to look into that, because for example, if it is a product based what the venture you want to have, that product based venture, it requires a lot of capital investment in the initial stage only. You need to spend money on upfront to build your asset. So the engineering cost should be kept in a watch, so that you can optimize your money, and you will not run out of your finance when it comes to exactly for the launch. And when it is service based, whatever the solution is there, that at a very early stage will be the service based market, means the uh, entrepreneurial or business will start making money. So you need not to worry about the capital investment there, but there the working capital management becomes the biggest thing. There is time management and the working capital management. So you need to, what you call, optimize both money and time based on the which product or which service, whether it is product based venture you are having or service based venture you are having. So this can be reduced, the risk can be reduced by co-opting a potential consumers in the ideation process, so that you can save time and you can also save money by avoiding the mistakes. So you need to opt for the potential consumers and go ahead with them for the validation of what you call your idea, so that you'll not be losing money or the what you call time. And what are the characters of the ideation? Okay, the best ideation is it will be either novel, it will be having novelty, it should be useful, and it should be having potential to scale. So any idea, it will be called best idea when it has got novelty, usefulness, and potential to scale. So you need to look whether this your idea is satisfying these particular characters or not. Then facts and warnings. Of course, when you get idea, you need to think. You need to be very much clear. The facts you should know. You should not see. You should not marry with your idea. Okay, so you need to, ideation is usually, it should not, it is not, it doesn't start with an idea, it rather it starts with a deep pain point or big problem. So you are coming with an idea to solve a big problem, or you solve give relief to a particular big problem, a pain point in the market for the particular problem, for particular what you call situation, for particular disease, or particular what you call the condition of the patient, or particular what you call pain point for even it may be for a practitioner, okay, for students. So you need to, the idea should be out of solving a bigger pain, a purpose of solving a bigger deep pain, or giving a solution for a big problem. Then that idea is called as a greater idea. So ideas is only to have an idea, without any purpose, it doesn't survive in the what you call the entrepreneurial journey. So ideation is not one time activity, rather you need to continuously expand it. Okay, you should be able to expand it, so that you can be improving on your services or your products or your offerings. And number 3 important is not to be carried away by your idea, and you should not fall in love with your idea in the ideation stage. Many a time it happens, when we come with an idea, we love so much that we don't want to change it even if it is not viable idea in the market. So you need to remember these facts and the warnings. Then validation methods are, usually whatever ideas we get, they are supposed to be validated by either desk analysis and followed by experimentation and field research. Okay, you need to do desk analysis, then the experimentation should be there, then field research should be made, then you will be developing a proof of concept. So once that proof of concept is, then it can be ready to test in the market. Okay, so number 2 is conducting the market research. Number 2 is conducting the market research. After the, once you have finalized your target market, once your idea has is what you call the satisfying all the characters, all the what you call the methodologies, and the proof of concept is ready, then you can go for the market. But before that, you need to do the market research. So conduct the market research, so that the purpose to do the market research is to identify the trends, then to identify the competitors, what already they are in the market, and what are the potential gaps. Okay, you may be coming with the same idea, same or little bit changes in the existing whatever the big sharks are there already in the market, and you want to go in the same what you call the venture, but you need to do the research. What are the potential gaps in their product or in their services already, who are leaders of the market, who are already leader of the market where you want to enter with a particular product or service. You need to check out what they are doing, what are their products lack or service lack certain the particular what you call the gap is there which you can fill by your product, so that you can become a what you call easily you will be coming into the you will be able to compete with those big sharks. Okay, so number two is you need to do the research. Now it is very much easy to do the research about the all these trends and competitors as well as the potential gaps by using online tools, surveys, industry reports. Okay, which is where you are letting, okay, particular industry where you are jumping into. So those industry reports, surveys and tools, you can just check it, gather all those data and on market, and what is the market demand and what is the consumer behavior, what is the consumer behavior towards the particular and what you call the product or service, that you need to look into in your market research. And once you are full proof with the market research, then you can go for an expert what you call the advice. Okay, you can seek an expert advice. You have got finalized your niche market, you have finalized, you have done the research what is required for that, and you have found out some the potential gaps, and you have found out your own strength SWOT, that is strength, weakness, the what you call that the research you have done, and are based on that, okay, that analysis you have done, okay, strength and weaknesses that you have done, then you can go for an expert opinion. You can take an expert advice. So consult with the experienced. If you are into the as we are speaking about the entrepreneurship, you can take the expert opinion from the Ayurvedic practitioners, who, if you are going within a particular medical or pharmaceutical particular product or the particular device which is helpful for the clinical what you call the practice. If you are into the, if you are preparing for something which is going to help the clinicians, then better have this expert opinion from them, the practitioners. Okay, or if you are going into some agricultural what you call the area farming and what you call the raw material supply, then go for the take the expert opinion from the herbalist, agricultural what you call the agriculturalist, and if you are going for technological tech driven any particular or innovation, then you need to go for the people who are expert in that particular field. So taking expert advice will reduce your time, reduce your what, and it also minimizes the risk what you may face with your with respect to your budget as well as the time. Okay, and gather the insights on the validity and acceptance of your idea within the Ayurvedic community. You can ask for the, you can approach the Ayurvedic community, and you put your insights, okay, and ask for the, and check it whether it is acceptable, whether those people they respond, they take what you call the they get attention into that, they get curiosity into that, and they feel that it is required. If such reactions if they come, that will validate, that becomes an what you call the next step ahead to go ahead with your particular venture. Okay, so once you take the expert advice, number four is you can develop your own a minimum viable product so that you can test the market. Okay, it is in the real time test. It is the what you call the minimum viable product is the product is a prototype of the your venture, which will be create which can be simplified version of your product or service to test its feasibility, so that you can gather the feedback from the selected group of the potential customers to gauge the interest, whether it has generated interest in the said targeted customer or not, and any improvements have been suggested by them. Because many times when you go with a bigger one, your bigger version of your product or service, it may have a lot of lacuna which market may be requiring, and because of that your product or service may fail to stand to the expectation or the need of the your customers. So to overcome that, you need to have a minimum viable product, so that once you offer it into the real market, and then see what are the feedbacks and what are the lacunas you may come across. Your customers may give the feedback, and based on that you can make the improvisation, and then you can come with a final what you call the product. Okay, so minimum viable product, the investment is less, and it is a testing what you call the testing what you call product, where it will help you to understand the market in a better way, and you can give your best for your bigger what is version of the product. Then number 5 is you conduct the survey again. Okay, as much as research, market research, surveys, questionnaires, feedbacks, all these things will help you. It may take a lot of time for you initially to launch your what you call the venture or launch your entrepreneurial product or service, but it is what you call the useful, it is fruitful, and it is going to help you to reduce all that failure chances. Once you launch your final product, the failure chances are very negligible, or they are reduced to nil if you do all these exercise. So conduct the surveys and questionnaires, so that design the survey within a questionnaire, so to collect the feedback from your target audience. So ask the questions related to their needs, preferences, willingness to adopt a new Ayurvedic product or service what you are offering. Okay, so you may not take the product name also, but you can ask whether they are ready to take up the newer thing if it any comes in the market related to that particular problem what you are targeting. Okay, so you can have the survey and questionnaire, and by that also you can come to know what exactly the market trend or your customers are thinking about, and accordingly you can design your product. Number 6 is you can go ahead again with, you can organize or direct focus group discussions. Okay, arrange for a focus group discussions with individuals who represent your target audience. Okay, if you are working on a particular diabetes, then take the discussion with the diabetic patients only. Or if you are working on the product, the device which is helpful for the doctors, particular the procedure, for that if you are designing a device, you go for those experts who are practicing that particular procedure, and you take the what you call the their particular discussions, you put them onto the discussions and note down what the points they come out of that discussion. Okay, so encourage open discussions about your product or your startup idea and gather the valuable insights. So once you throw that whatever your idea is there in the group, the response will be coming. Some of them say that yes, this is required, some of them say that no, it is not required, or some of them they say that this particular with this changes it can be more better. So all those insights will help you to refine, fine tuning your particular idea. Okay, so ideation can be fine tuned with all these feedbacks and your surveys and your research, market research. Okay, then also you can use another one is the social media engagement. Step number 7 is you can go for, now you have done the organic, means the in the known what you call the known what you call the groups or the known area or localized area, you have done all the surveys, all the feedback you have taken. But if you want to if you want to know the trend beyond that particular geographical area, then you can go with the social media engagement. Because social media is in whole, it is covering the globe, so you can have a better what you call the what the more better way of wider aspects of the feedback for your product or service. So social media engagement can be you can leverage that social media platforms to share your idea and engage with your audience. So you can make a Facebook post, you can make an Instagram post, you can make a LinkedIn, you can announce there, so that I am going to launch this particular product. What is your opinion? What, how it should be, how you expect that it should be, or how it can be, whether it will be helpful or not. So all such questions you can make, and you can post on the social media, and watch what the answers come to you for related to that particular post. So based on those particular what are the comments, likes, shares, you can understand what is the interest, what you call this percentage. Okay, and what is the market, the market size can be for you for your product, based on those particular data what you have gathered from the social media engagement. So that is the step number 7. Step number 8 is you can go with the pilot programs. That is, you need to implement a small scale pilot program to test your Ayurveda startup in a real world setting. Okay, so that it is again to gather the data on customer satisfaction, challenges, and areas for improvement. So even though it is appearing very what you call the repetitive one, because the all those the from right from the what you call here, right from step number 3, okay, step number 4 rather, right from step number 4, it is all about the feedback. It is all about gathering the data. It is all about understanding the market trend. Okay, so the step number 4 is you are going to create a minimum viable product, and you will be giving it to certain group of your targeted customer, and then you will be getting the feedback. When it comes to the survey and question, it will be in a larger mass. It will be more than the MEP. It is more than the target customer, means the group of the MEP. It is bigger one, and organize the focus groups. It will be with the particular segmented people. And when it comes to social media, again it is a wider one. And when it comes to pilot programs, you can, this is again, you can you can have a valid, means a more what you call the organized, more what you call the structured way you are doing the research, and you are getting the feedback, and you are launching your particular product or service in a smaller scale. Your pilot means it is a smaller scale. Okay, so step number 9 is, once you got this the idea, now focus on your competitors, what they are doing, how they, if they, what you check out, who are the successful competitors in your whatever the that niche, in your niche or your target what you call your of course niche only. So you observe them, you find out who are the big sharks, who are the leaders of that market where you want to jump in, and look into that, where, why they have become successful, what they are having which has made them so much successful. So you can use, you can take out those particular strategies and features, so that you can use it. If it's the same thing, if some certain same features, if you can input into your own product or the service, that will help you to or be, means a launch, means scale up very early, or become to be successful very early or easily. So see, look into that, whether you can incorporate those successful ideas, okay, features, what your competitors who have already become successful have are working on. Then definitely it will reduce your all the what you call the manpower and the money and time. Okay, then number 10 is your financial feasibility. This is the most important thing. You need to assess the financial viability of your Ayurveda startup. So you need to make the budget. You need to understand what is the budget you need, what is the capital investment you need, what will be the expenses, okay, what is the cash flow outflow, and what will be the revenue coming back. So you need to have that particular this one. So consider the cost of what you call production, pricing strategy, what should be your pricing strategy, selling minimum selling price, okay, or minimum offering price, and then potential revenue streams from where you can get back the revenue. So there's a return on investment, as well as the what is the capital investment you want to, you need to this one, and how, whether you are able to do it by your own, that is by your own funding, or you'll be borrowing from someone, or it will be borrowing from bankers, or you want to have investors for your whatever that idea, it what the budget it requires. Based on that, you can plan the your project, so that you will not be running out of your finances, so that when it comes to the marketing stage, you should be having the lot of money to market it, because marketing is the what it will help you not to what you call it will not compel you to sell, rather it will make create an environment, the sales will take automatically. So for that you need more money, so operational costs are more. So for that you need to understand what is your financial viability to as per your venture. Now step number 11 is use the feedback, obtain from the various validation methods what we have done more in the previous steps, that is from right from the market research till the what you call the till the competitor success, till the pilot programs. Okay, so whatever the feedback you obtained from the all these various validation methods to refine and iterate on your idea. Okay, so that once it is, if something major changes are suggested by that particular feedback, you need to be flexible to make adjustment and make it to better so that it can better align with the needs of your audience or the customers or the consumers. Okay, you need to be flexible. You cannot be rigid that whatever your idea is, that is best. You don't think like that, because we are supposed to think as a businessman. Of course, we'll be having more affection towards our idea, which has come from the our own inner self. But based on the what the research, market research you have done, all the feedback system validations, your methods you have adopted to validate that particular idea, you need to, if it is suggestive of making a major changes or minor changes, whatever changes, you should be flexible to willing to make adjustments to better align with the needs of the customer. So then only your idea will become a more validated idea and it will become successful idea, so that you failing in the your entrepreneurship will be zero. So then step number 12 is monitor industry trends. You need to be stay updated on the latest trends and development in the Ayurveda industry, what is going on. Okay, based on that you need to make the modification, you need to upgrade yourself, you need to bring the variants of your own product or services, so that as per the trend you'll be riding. Okay, and you will be staying in the race, you will not become outdated. Okay, so ensure that your idea is in line with the current market demands and the consumer expectations. So by this your what you call your idea will become more valid idea to start your entrepreneur journey. Okay, so these are all the 12 steps. What I feel that they will give you more stable, more stronger, more what you call the genuine, what you call the ideation for your new entrepreneur venture. So understand your target market, then conduct the market research, seek expert advice wherever it is necessary, develop a minimum viable product to test it, conduct the surveys and questionnaires to understand the need of the consumers in a better way, organize focus groups so that the further fine refinement can be made in your niche, your idea, and social media engagement to look at the global trend, then pilot programs so that in a smaller scale you can try, so that you cannot you may be protected from burning your hands, then analyze your competitor success, then adapt those things whatever they have worked for them. If it is possible for you to incorporate them, it is always better idea to incorporate all those things. Steal like an artist, you need to steal like an artist, then evaluate your own financial feasibility, and then whatever the feedback you get, based on that you need to change. Okay, you need to make a modifications in your idea and your product or service, and be at per the trend of the market. So if you satisfy all these 12 steps, I feel that your idea will be a best entrepreneurial ideation for an entrepreneur journey, and the failure chance will be minimal or nil. So with this, I wish you all the best for your, if you are thinking for an entrepreneurship, I wish you all the best, and I request you to visit our www.entrepreneurlifestylehub.com, and if you feel that you need more training, and you want to be in a community where the entrepreneurship is promoted for Ayurveda, then join Entrepreneur Lifestyle Hub by subscribing for Entrepreneur Silver membership. And kindly like this video, share your comments and share it, so that the entrepreneurship in Ayurveda can be what you call promoted. And the link for the description, in the description is there for the what you call the Entrepreneur Lifestyle Hub membership, so you can go and join there. And thank you for watching this video, and all the best for your entrepreneurship journey.